Gonna press record. All right, we'll record a bit. Like a little light bulb right now. Oh.
Yeah. No worries. I was just saying about downplaying Serena. So what are you doing? Stop it.
Too much. That's why I sort of go, oh, can't be bothered.
Like I used to I think it's like every couple of years I will check with Serena. What's the actual project, Serena? And she'll say about 20, and then I'll dig, and there's about another 10 more, and I'll dig, and there's another like 5 hidden under there too.
Wow.
Some of them are people, that's why. But yeah, I think the most exciting one I'm working on at the moment is 81 Acts, which is about the uprisings, Brixton uprisings. So
Oh, really?
Since November 2020, really. And so it's like an exciting phase because now it's moving over from main community to black-led. So it's transitioning and building its legacy. So I'm happy to be part of that. And then I'm being interviewed. My dad was an activist, and a gentleman just asked me generally what's my connection to Brixton, and we were having a chat, and he was like, right, I'm doing this documentary for the BBC, and I went,
who's that?
Sorry?
What's his name?
Oh, the guy that's doing it. His name's Naresh. He's a filmmaker. But yeah, I don't, yeah.
Oh, no, the reason I was asking, you would know Sheldon Thomas.
Sheldon Thomas, no.
Is he a book writer? He got a book out?
He may have a book out, lots of documentaries on the Brixton.
Yeah,
it was on.
I've seen his name.
Is it Steve? I keep saying Steve McQueen. It's not Steve McQueen. What's his name? McQueen.
Graham. No, something.
Done the directing. Was it last year? We saw like literally 4 programs that he put out.
Steve McQueen.
Yeah, it is Steve McQueen. I don't know why I keep saying Steve McQueen. I keep thinking that he's the actor, but yes.
Yeah, it is Steve McQueen. He did Leroy Logan's one.
That's right. Yes.
What's it called? Not Dance or Lovers Rock. All that series.
Yes, and there was about 4 of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
excellent.
So I'm kind of excited. You know, you worry because like my dad died when I was 2, so you know, like there are people that remember him, but I'm only starting to meet them now after my mum's passed. So it's really, yeah, it's a bit surreal.
Wow, that's amazing.
Clean part's thrown me because you know that's my family surname.
Yeah, but my grandma is a bit different. She just named him that as his middle name.
Oh.
His name is not McLean. Okay. We are Mills, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It's been an adventure because I'm like, you know, like what is my connection to Brixton? Because I didn't grow up in Brixton, but then the same road my dad lived on is the same road my husband grew up on.
No way.
Crazy, isn't it? So there's all these little things coming out that make me know. So there's a place called, there was a Ruster house called St Agnes Place, like a tenement, tenement building, and my dad was one of the founders of that.
Is it? I was round there with my dad as a kid.
That's where my dad used to be.
Something, yeah.
This is quite emotional, isn't it?
It's a lot.
It's the whole,
road.
Yeah,
it's a lot because, like, you know, like I just know what I know about my dad. I don't actually know my dad, so I've just got all these stories that people have told me about him. And then just before my mum passed, she was in Black and White Cafe, which is a well-known cafe in Relton Road, which was very prominent in the uprisings. It was called Peggy's Cafe, and my husband's family have connections with that. And my mum went in there, and she heard this man's voice, and she said, "I know that voice." And she turned around and asked him, "What's your name?" And he told her his name, and she said, "You're my partner's friend. I'm Rudy's partner." That's what they used to call my dad, Rudy. And he said, "Oh my goodness, Lorraine," and they had this big long conversation. And then I was speaking to my husband about it, and he was like, yeah, that's my dad's friend. And then all these like connections started coming together. So yeah, it's a bit, 45 years on, I'm just learning a bit more about my dad.
That's lovely though. That is beautiful.
Yes,
Oh,
certain things happen at the right time. Doesn't feel like it, but it's the right time.
yeah.
I love the connections like that. I love the family trees and understanding it and getting into it, because you'll see there's like similarities without even realizing it. Yeah. What about yourself? What else you working on, Dee? And you talk about the radio show.
What else? That
Launched,
I
didn't
still
you?
do like the International Women's Men, still do that. Lockdown came, it's like, oh, what am I going to do? Because obviously everyone's used to you doing physical events, aren't they? So just started doing Zooms. I think you might have come on one of them actually.
So that
It was
again?
on a Thursday. I think you may have come on one of them. And it was like literally April 2020, started doing a Zoom every Thursday, during lockdown. Because it's like, what are we going to do? We don't even know what's going on. And every Thursday, we were running a Zoom up until August last year, every single week. And then as of August last year, it's once a month. It's like a community Zoom. And organisations, people come on, share stuff, whatever, and we just get just a way of getting together because people are scattered all over. And if we waited to physically see one another, that might be every quarter or something like that. So that's great. I've done the books. You know about the books, don't you?
Books.
Yeah, that's what I was just asking about. What is going on?
This is all during lockdown. I don't stand still. So this book here, so these Zooms, I swear to God, the Zooms, we're doing the Zooms, I'm going like, when something special's happening, and I'm like going, I don't know, I just feel something. Next minute, someone said, we need to document this. Next minute, we gave birth to 22 co-authors. We've written a chapter each. Book 1, January, book 2.
Oh, lovely.
Congratulations.
So, life in a lockdown, because it wasn't in lockdown, was it? It was in a lockdown. Like, after lockdown. So then, when maybe because you had a chance to stand still, so to speak, and things were just coming into my head. And as they were coming into my head, I was like, they got to come out. I can't keep them in there. So come up with we had a community hub and a collaborative store, which was in Luton Indoor Market, had that for 14 months. And it was like small businesses, they could have a space. And I had up to 17 small businesses. I don't know, it could be from whatever. So on a monthly basis, they kind of hide the space and had the space in the hub. And then the community hub part of it was like people used to just like kind of drop in, have a little chat. You might be there promoting, I don't know, whatever it might be. We had somebody promoting like breast awareness. We had some young people. Oh, I wondered whether he was part of you because I saw it. He looked like he was coming so close to going.
I wanted to be in the meeting.
He's tried to church you two early morning. So did that. That closed December, as in December just gone, and that's purely I need somewhere bigger. My vision, you've got a vision of what you really want. I need a building. That's what I need. I need a building.
You're on the same page as us.
Okay, need a building. So that way, then that kind of thing could go on there. Somebody else is maybe doing their meditation thing there. Somebody's running a workshop sewing there. Somebody's doing X, Y, Z, whatever. And then we have events and we all get together and that kind of thing. So that's the ultimate kind of in my head that I have put out into the universe. So trying to manifest it in different ways. I work full time. I'm still working full time. And I now work for the Bedfordshire VERU, Violence and Exploitation Reduction Unit.
Okay.
Because there's violence reduction units. I think there's about 18 of them in total, but we are the only violence and exploitation reduction unit. So been there for like about 2 years now. So I kind of like, we've got people that work with the young people that struggling, not on the right path, all that kind of stuff. Parents as well, work with parents as well. I personally, I'm kind of, when I say in the back, not liaising directly with them, dealing with the commissioning. So we have like grassroots organisations and other organisations that get funding. We get a pot of money from the Home Office. We're funded by the Home Office, by the way, and we've been given a contract kind of like year on year. And you know how a year doesn't, you can't do nothing in a year. Absolutely nothing. So literally only about a month ago it was announced that we've got 3 years funding, which is yay, all the rest that goes with that. But yeah, so that's what I kind of do. So for me, I literally started the job Feb 2020. A month later we went into lockdown, and so I've been working from home ever since. Absolutely. So whilst I'm talking to you, this is my work laptop here. So I am working. I can do Zooms, I can do things, and yeah, for me, you know, when at the right time, at the right time, at the right time, at the right time. So people like going lockdown and it's been awful. Don't get me wrong, because obviously there's been deaths and all that sort of stuff, but it's kind of been absolutely awesome for me. And
Yep.
I feel this when I'm saying it, I feel a little guilty when I'm saying it, because people like going like to be, but I'm like,
I loved it too.
to be truthful, it's been brilliant. It really has. So,
Meetings, isn't it? And giving you space,
yeah,
time to do things that you wouldn't normally have time to do.
yeah. So now it's CIC, so now kind of officially and all that kind of jazz, and I've got a team of people, and you know, kind of like they're going like, Jesus Christ, will you stop galloping? Because you know, you kind of like, they're kind of like, scared. And so I've just got to take this call.
Well, okay. I was gonna say, it finishes in a few minutes anyway. It's the online, it's the free one. Yeah, I want food now because I think it finished at 11 here. You go. When you come back, I'll go.